So, you want to start yourself a Minecraft city in 2025 and you want to make crazy skyscrapers, metro hubs, and train stations, and even much more. Well, today I'm going to give you top 5 tips on how to start your city in 2025. I hope this video helps you out. Let's get right into it. And we're starting off with the most important tip. Without this tip, you are doomed, and that is city themes. There are so many themes in Minecraft that I can't even list them all. But this is the most important step, as without this, your city will not look good. So you need to pick the theme you want to build your city around. Now don't worry if you haven't a clue what theme you're going to go for, because that's why I'm here, to help you out. And the theme I'd recommend the most for new players and noobs at building is actually going to be plains. The reason why I recommend this is because it's the easiest place to build in. You can do any theme you like, and also it has the most spaceability. And this is important for your build. So spaceability, I know that's not a word, I messed up there, my bad. But anyway, if you're going for a modern theme, you could do that in plains. Go for smooth quartz and stone bricks if you're going for modern, by the way. If you're going for medieval, go for more wood blocks and cobblestone. You could do any oak planks you like, cause it's in plains and that's why it's the best biome to start off with. However, as you get more and more experience, you can do any biome you like. Now, if you're going for a jungle theme in your plains biome, go for old jungle logs and jungle planks. Do not do anything else. These tips will help you out, but let's move into number 2. And tip number 2 is going to be, where do you start? Do you start off with making a big skyscraper? Do you start off with making a tiny little village? Or do you even start with making a tiny little starter house? Where do you start? And honestly, that's up to you, but I'm going to give you the best recommendation. You don't want to start off your first building with a tiny little house. I don't really recommend that. What I do recommend is make your first building the main thing about your city. You want this to be the center of attention for your city. You want people to come into your city and say, wow, now this is the main building. Now, actually, this is actually an example here. Sorry for my stuttering. But this is a big skyscraper. This is what I started with my fictional Minecraft city called Sakor. And basically I started off with a big skyscraper and expanded on from there. It's a new city, by the way, that's why there's not too many things in it. Because I want to get back into the habit of city building. And I recommend your first building should be the main thing. It could be the White House, or if you're doing a storyline, do like the main thing, kind of like the king. Like if you're the king, not Nick 30 reference, by the way, but if you're the king of your own city, you want to be living in the main building, don't you? So that's why you want to make your first building the main center of attention, and this is what's going to make your city look incredible. So I recommend having this at the middle of the city and then expand on from there. And obviously make sure you have a nice view, make sure it's very high, or depending on whatever theme you're going for. Obviously if it's a castle, do a castle. But now guys, we're going to be moving on to tip number 3. This is a very important tip, so listen up. And guys, tip number 3 is going to be, keep your city alive. And do you know what's the best way to keep your city alive? Make a storyline. Make it look like your city needs these things to survive. Don't just make random things. Make iron golems, make villagers, make things that keep the city alive and vibrancy. Make your city bright, make it lit life. That's what you want in a city. And if I'm being honest, this is what made my city looking from mid to pro, and that's the thing you need to do in your city. And that's the thing I actually see a lot of Minecraft builders doing wrong. They're not making their city alive, meaning their city feels empty. It doesn't even look good, it just feels meh. And you see all these big YouTubers doing cities, but they're not even furniture. They don't take time, they only take time on the outside. And that's gonna lead me into my next tip. Take time on your builds. Let's get right into depth with that. Now guys, I know it is annoying taking time on builds. Whether you're in survival or creative, it is tough getting the materials and obviously getting the time to make really good builds. But look, do not expect to create a build in 10 minutes and think it's gonna look good. It's gonna look absolutely horrible. You want to always take time on your builds, at least an hour of planning. And I'm not saying planning on a cutting board, no. I'm saying lay out what you want to do and make sure it's a big project. And obviously if you get burned out from big projects, you can always take a break and do small projects. That's what always helped me out when I was doing my cities. And I've done a lot of cities, guys. I have over 7 years of experience in Minecraft, so I have decent experience, I'd say, myself. Now look, I'm not fucking 52. I don't have a clue what you're on about when like 2000 thingy shit. However, I still have good experience in Minecraft, and these tips can really help you out, especially in the modern era. Because obviously we're not talking about the past anymore, are we? But anyway, take time on your builds. Make sure they look good. Make sure every single detail is perfect. And if you get burnt out, you can always switch to the small projects and move back onto the big projects later. And guys, the last tip is going to be very, very short, but the most important of them all. Without this, your city is doomed. And that is motivation. Do you have motivation to make a city? And I see so many cities dying because people are losing motivation in building their city. They're losing ideas. They're losing creativity. And guys, if I'm being honest, this has happened to me a bunch of times where my cities have died because I literally lost motivation in them, and the cities just simply got deleted because I got bored of them. But I know how to fix it, ladies and gentlemen. And guys, the fix that you are looking for, the reason why you are losing motivation, and how do you fix it? Well, what fixes my motivation is taking inspiration. I always took inspiration from real life things, and that is what fixed my motivation. I always loved doing things in Ireland, that's where I live obviously, and I love doing other things in Europe, so I always based off my cities of them. And obviously you can create your own ideas if you want to, but this is a really good way to reignite your motivation, as this will motivate you into creating more things and potentially even your own ideas. But guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit that sub button if you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.